Second Nature for Children is in the house. I hope everyone is doing well. As you come in, family, make sure you subscribe. Make sure today you make sure that you hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, and make sure you share this information today. I got some very profound today for the family. I want to talk to you about why Blacks are losing. A lot of us are losing, whether you know it or not. You may think you're winning, but a lot of us are losing on this journey that we're on. So I want to talk to you about why Blacks are losing. You know why? Because we don't know how to fight. That's why we're losing. We don't know how to fight the devil. Yeah. The supreme spirit of evil. We all are going through something in life where we need to understand how to fight, and we don't know how to fight the devil. So I want to share with you today on how to start winning and how to fight the devil. So make sure once again you come in, you subscribe, hit that thumbs up so we can move this information through the algorithm. The algorithm don't like a lot of the content that we put out because YouTube is not designed to help us as a people. So we have to do it. And I know this information I'm getting ready to give you, you yourself need it. And you know at least 5 to 10 people that you need to share it with. Each day we face the adversary, something or someone that oppose you, the enemy, every day. And it's always either your health or it's always dealing with your mind or it's always dealing with your soul. Every day, each one of us is dealing with that adversary that's bothering us, that's trying to defeat us in those 3 areas, either our health, either our mind, or either our soul. So today I'm going to teach you how to fight the devil. The devil know how to fight. That's why we're losing. That evil spirit is beating us to death. It's killing us. It's killing us, like I say, it's killing us physically, it's killing us mentally, and it's killing us spiritually. You are losing and you are not doing well because, once again, the devil know how to fight, but you don't. That's a problem. That's why you can't overcome nothing. That's why every time you look around, you're struggling with something. So I'm going to teach you today how to fight the devil. This information today, I promise you, you get it, it'll change your life. And the only way you can beat him is to beat him spiritually. The only way you can beat the devil is to beat the devil spiritually. It's the only way. Because you are fighting against an evil spirit. Listen to me. If you put this 4-punch, I'm going to give it to you. This will change your life. If you put this 4-punch combination together, you'll begin to win. Gotta listen to me. We're not doing well, family. If you put this 4-punch together, since we're talking about fighting, I'm gonna put it in fighting terms so you can understand it. I'm gonna put it in boxing terms so you can understand it. And we're gonna start off with this 4-punch combination. Starting today, if you do it and take heed to it, it'll change your life. So if you are a conventional fighter, that means you're right-handed. That means your left hand will be your jab. And then you can flip it. If you are a southpaw fighter, that means you're left-handed, then your right hand will be your jab. So just remember that right there as I'm giving you this 4-punch combination. This will change your life if you put these 4 punches together, and you'll begin to win against the devil. And the biggest reason you're not winning against the devil, because you're not putting these punches together, and the devil know how to put these punches together on his end, and he's beating you. Here we go. Number 1, your jab. You got to start working your jab. That's your first punch. So I'm going to put it so the religious can understand it and the non-religious can understand it. You got to jab. You got to work that jab. That's your number 1 punch. That's the first punch you got to start doing, meaning you got to pray. Facts. I'm not talking about that prayer that we was taught. Not that prayer. I'm talking about you got to go into a spiritual communion and share your thoughts and feelings with that inner being that dwells within you. Building a personal relationship. Even Paul told the Thessalonians to pray without ceasing, meaning you should be constantly worshiping and talking to that which dwells within you. That's your first punch. You got to pray. Whatever you believe in, whatever you have faith in, whatever your God is, you got to consistently build a relationship with it. That's your first punch. You got to begin to pray. Yeah. Now you jabbing, you're learning. Number 2, your straight right. It's a straight right. It comes after your jab. While you're praying, you got to change. That's your number 2 punch. That's your straight right for a conventional fighter. You got to change. I'm slowing down so you can hear me. You got to pray. That's your first punch. You got to throw another punch behind it. You got to change. Jesus told Nicodemus in John, 3:3, for the religious people, you got to be born again. I mean, you got to change. For the non-religious, simply, you got to change. For both groups, you got to pray. You got to call on that inner being. You got to connect with that inner being. And your 2 punch, you got to change. Now you learn how to fight back. Because at first you didn't have nothing but big mom and grandma them told you, and mama them told you all you need to do is just pray. Now you just can't pray your way out of nothing. You got to change. You got to come with another punch. Because the devil, he catching your jab. If all you doing is praying, he beating you to death with that because you haven't changed. So you got to put that number 2 punch in. You got to change. Number 3, you got to have faith. You got to have faith. For my religious group, the Bible says in Hebrews 11:6, it's impossible to please God without faith. You got to have faith. My non-religious, you got to believe in yourself. Knowing that if you have a connection with your inner being, that whatever you are facing, you can overcome it. You got to have faith. Religious people, you know you got to have it because it's impossible to please God without it. Non-religious people, you just got to believe in yourself. knowing that if you make that connection with that which dwells within you, you can begin to overcome whatever it is you're facing. So now you jabbing, you praying, you got your one punch gone. Now you changing, you're dropping it straight right. Now you got a 1-2 combination. Number 3, now you throwing your hook because you got faith. Family, make sure you share this information. A lot of us need to hear how to fight the devil. That's why we losing. Number 4, this is the last punch. Because I gave you a 1, 2, 3. I gave you a jab, straight right, a hook. Now we're going to come back with an uppercut. For my religious people, Philippians 4:13 say, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. For my non-religious, I make that connection to that which dwells within me. I know I can win because it won't be me doing it. Whatever I'm facing, whatever I'm dealing with, it'll be that dwells within me that's winning. And that's how I win, by making that connection. It's personal. My relationship is personal with that which dwells within me. Then I can get anything done that I need to accomplish. And family, I'm telling you, if you put that 4-punch combination together, number 1, if you pray, building that relationship with that which dwells within you, having that spiritual communion with that which dwells within you, worshiping that which you worship, whatever your belief, whatever your religion is. But you got to constantly talk to it, constantly build a relationship with it. That's your first punch. Number 2, your straight right. You got to change. There's some things you're doing, you got to change. You can pray all you want to, but if you don't change, that prayer don't mean nothing. I'm telling you facts. You got to have faith. You got to be able to come back with a hook. That's why the devil is beating you to death, because you don't know how to put this combination together. It takes a combination to beat the devil. And then that last punch, listen, you got to know you can do all things. You got to know it, but you got to know it's not you that you're dependent on. It's that which dwells within you that you have prayed to, that you have changed, that you have put that hook and put your faith into. Knowing that if you make that connection, you can overcome anything. Then you'll be able to say, I know I'm not exercising. I know I'm eating too much. I know I'm drinking too much. I know I need to get off drugs. And whatever my vice may be, if I put this combination together, I know it'll change my life. I know it'll help me with distress. I know it'll help me with depression. Until I learn how to fight the devil, I'm gonna always lose. Family, make sure you share this information. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Go and start winning, family. Go and start winning. Today is your day. Take care.